I'm still on the last lap, actually, with Brian yelling at me to, like, pull the clutch in and coast. I was like, what? Okay. But no, I mean, it's an unbelievable result for the team, and, you know, it just is a testament to how hard everyone has worked this entire month. And we've been strong, really, from day one on Monday, and it's made my life that much easier and made my debut at Indianapolis and the 500 a lot more smooth than it could have gone. Yeah, I was sputtering out of 4 for sure, but I was afraid, so I just pulled the clutch anyways because they were walking me through where P2 was, and I mean it was close, obviously. I mean very close for comfort, but obviously the people on the timing stand knew what was going on, and we made it work. I really was focused on taking it one lap at a time, and the emotional roller coaster of this race is ridiculous. And there was moments where I was really stoked, moments where I was heartbroken, moments where I was stoked again, then heartbroken again. I was like, wow, I need to see a psychiatrist after this. But it was tough, but really I just focused on doing the job that I could. And Brian, you know, has a very calming demeanor on the radio, and the spotters were fantastic. I knew everything that was going on, and I just focused on my job and what I needed to do and making sure the car was in the right spot all the time.
Yeah, I was really disappointed, right? When it comes with fuel, and you lose the race because of that, it's really disappointed against second. But what can I say? The only thing I'm clear about that I will win this race one day.
I mean, it's really heartbreaking, to be honest. I mean, you know, and the reason is because I think we had a car to win. You know, I'm not saying we should have won the race, you know, indefinitely because we had the best car. I just think we had a car that could have won. And, you know, what I wanted was an opportunity to try and race those guys at the end. We didn't get that. You know, that's no fault to my guys. I think that's just how the race fell. You know, sometimes it doesn't fall your way, and today was a day it didn't fall our way. The cards didn't, you know, fall how we needed to. I wish we had an opportunity to race those guys, you know, straight up at the end. I really think we would have had something for them if we could have, you know, gone flat out at the very end there and tried to beat them straight up.
Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where a rookie has won the Indianapolis 500. This is Pit Pass Live, presented by Verizon. With Gregg Doyel, I'm Curt Cavin. Alexander Rossi, a Formula One driver, just a few months ago wins his first Indianapolis 500, his first IndyCar Series race. He completed the last lap while running low on fuel at 179 miles per hour as Carlos Munoz and Josef Newgarden tried to catch up. A stunning finish to this Indianapolis 500. We saw that fuel was going to be a problem late in the race. The drivers were trying to make it the last 35 laps. Some could, some couldn't. We had all kinds of drivers coming to pit road. Rossi stayed out, conserved the fuel, and a surprising win. The first rookie to win since, you can hear the crowd, the first rookie to win since Helio Castroneves in 2001, but he had been in kart for a few years. Juan Pablo Montoya in 2000 was a rookie winner. But nothing like this. Alexander Rossi is as true rookie as they come.
Yeah, and we're all chewing our fingernails watching him come around because we know that either you're gonna run out of fuel, or you're not, and if you don't, you're gonna win. And he was out, right? I mean, he was coasting over the finish line. If he wasn't coasting, he was certainly going as slow as he could just to make it. While Munoz was charging probably about a half a lap back, so it wasn't that close, but just a stunning victory. I don't think anybody that I saw even mentioned Rossi in the last 3 or 4 days to win this race. But another win for Andretti Autosport. I think this is the fourth driver to win the 500 for Andretti. Interestingly, none of those are Marco Andretti and none of those are Michael Andretti. Or Graham Rahal. I mean, it's kind of weird how Andretti's team won, but who?
Yeah, Alexander Rossi's been an American star up through the Formula One ranks, but nobody expected him to win on an oval, certainly not this quick, and certainly not the Indianapolis 500.
Not the 100th, I mean, but, you know, this race, as A.J. Foyt was saying beforehand, you don't make the race makes you. The race just made him a big, big star. We're not going to ask who ever again.
He has trouble all through the field today for different drivers. Juan Pablo Montoya, the reigning champion, lost control in turn 2 and crashed. We had some pit road issues with Townsend Bell and Ryan Hunter-Ray. Both had really good cars today. Hinchcliffe was in the mix, couldn't complete the win, and so the list of storylines goes on and on.
I know, and my fingernails are gone. I mean, that was nerve-wracking. I don't know how you do this for 30 years or however old you are, Curt. 40? How old are you, 80?
I'm 32, but okay. This is my 29th Indianapolis 500, and I think this has to be the most shocking outcome that we've seen in the Indianapolis 500. I have to think back to one that was more so. This was very reminiscent of 1999 when Kenny Brack won. Robbie Gordon was trying to stretch the fuel, did not complete the race. There was some others. Mike Conway had a bad crash just a few years ago because people were running out of fuel in the last lap. That didn't happen this time. Rossi brings it home very slowly, 179 miles per hour on his last lap to win the greatest spectacle in racing.
Yeah, and he wasn't going 179 at the end. That might have been his average. He might have been going 40. My Chevy Cruze thinks I can take Rossi.
We've got a lot more to come here on the IndyStar website, USA Today, the network. For Gregg Doyel, I'm Curt Cavin. Join us later for a complete wrap-up of the Indianapolis 500.